Good evening and welcome to Lennox, South Dakota, as we are bringing you opening day action of the Region 3B tournament. And this is featuring Vermillion Post 1 taking on Lennox Post 174. Lennox played earlier today at 1 o'clock as they defeated T, the Post 266 Tin Caps. So T will play tomorrow at 1. Lennox will play tomorrow either at 4 or at 7, depending upon how this game turns out. This is Vermillion's first game of the day, and they will be playing again at either 4 or 7 as well tomorrow. So that is kind of the lay of the land. It's a double elimination, so we'll be here. As long as Vermillion's playing, we will be here. So let's take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's game. For Lennox, leading off and playing center field, Jackson Bittner. Batting second and playing shortstop, Jackson Aniker. Isaac Bambus, number 4, batting third and pitching. Dane Moeller, batting fourth and playing right field. Talon Ike, playing second base, batting fifth. Cole Spieler, playing first base and batting sixth. Number 7, left fielder, batting seventh, Ethan Larson. Connor Ike is batting 8th and playing 3rd, and Sawyer Bowers catching and batting 9th. For Vermillion, leading off and playing shortstop will be Connor Peterson. Batting second and playing center field, Mikey Robe. Batting third and playing right field, Nolan Nygren. Batting fourth and playing second base, Trey Hansen. Batting fifth, pitching, Jack Moskowitz. Batting sixth and catching is Tate Haig. Batting seventh and playing third, Carter Hansen. Batting eighth and playing first is Connor Rohrig. And batting ninth and playing left field, Hayden Christofferson. So those are your starting lineups for tonight's game. So we'll take a quick break. We should be back with the national anthem, and we'll be back shortly. You are listening to Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank on Vermillion, streaming on YouTube from Lennox, South Dakota. I'm Michael Schumacher.
Piper, the sign says it all. Flowers and gifts. The store is bustling with something new all the time. There are flowers for any occasion, weddings, anniversary, birthday, or just to say I love you. There's coffee, soups, dips, and sweets. Need to give someone a chuckle? The socks say it all. Home decor, candles, jewelry, memorial items are all found at your gift store of Pied Piper Flowers and Gifts, corner of 15th and Broadway in Yankton. You can also shop online, and best of all, we deliver too.
Wanting a specialist without leaving town? We've got you covered. Our clinic offers specialists for the health and wellness of your family. From pediatricians to OBGYNs, plus primary care. You can find it all at Vermillion Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home.
Blaine Olson, owner of Blaine's Body Shop in Vermillion. I grew up here, graduated here, and now have a business here. I'm proud to serve the community that has helped me live this dream. I have top-notch equipment, the latest in training, along with a work ethic and the desire to serve you. Should you need repairs in the future, please remember Blaine's Body Shop across from Polaris on the Highway 50 bypass in Vermillion.
Blaine's Body Shop. Automotive collision repair.
Now online at blainesbodyshop.com.
Need a new set of tires? Look to Carlson's Body Shop in Beersford. How about some accessories like WeatherTech floor mats, access roll-up truck covers, bed liners, remote car starters, and thousands of other products. Hey, you can look at everything at your convenience online too at carlsonsbodyshop.com. No wonder the song says,
Bring it down to Carlson's Body Shop, your complete car care center.
Welcome back to Lennox, South Dakota. And they have had the introductions of the starting lineups. They've had the introductions of the non-starters. They have had the introduction of the Legion Code of Conduct. And Lennox is now taking the field. And Vermillion will be batting first. So that is the order. Pitching for Lennox, it will be Isaac Bambus. At least that's what I thought. Yes, Isaac Bambus, number 4. From left to right in the outfield, it is left fielder Ethan Larson, center fielder Jackson Bittner, and right fielder Dane Moeller. Playing first, Cole Spieler. Playing second base, Talon Ike. Playing shortstop, Jackson Aniker. And playing third base, Connor Ike. And behind the plate, Sawyer Bowers. Leading off for Vermillion will be Connor Peterson, followed by Mikey Robe and Nolan Nygren. Vermillion has to have one of the fastest top of the orders in baseball in South Dakota with Peterson, Robe, and Nygren. Just a lot of speed up there. If they can get on the base paths, they can cause some real havoc for an opponent. So we'll see if they can do that. Again, I want to thank Lennox for being so generous with their time and space, allowing me up in the crow's nest, because there's just not a great location behind home plate. There's not a convenient access to an outlet, so it makes it a little more difficult. Logistics are just not as smooth. So I want to thank them for allowing me up here. And for those of you listening or watching, thank you so much for joining us, as we are the home of Vermillion Athletics, and I'm the voice of Vermillion Tanager Athletics, Michael Schumacher. And the first pitch is in to Connor Peterson as a strike, 0-1. Pitch is lifted over to third, fielded there cleanly, over to first for the first out of the inning. So quickly, 1 up, 1 down, and that brings up center fielder Mikey Robe. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. That's in for a strike, 1-1. It is a bit of a muggy day here. Pitch is fouled back out of play, 1-2. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes here in the top half of the first inning. Robe steps in. That pitch grounded down the third baseline. Foul. Count remains 1-2. I do apologize. I seem to have a squeaky chair, but it's the only one that had any kind of padding or cushions. The rest are all like hard bar stools, and just do not work well. That is laced out into, that is just into the glove of the second baseman. Beautiful play by the second baseman. And that will be the second out of the inning. Wow. I thought that was going to be a hit for sure, but a fly out to second. So 2 down. That brings up right fielder Nolan Nygren on deck. Second baseman Trey Hansen. Fouled off, 0-1. Ball 1, 1-1. That is fouled off out of play, 1-2. So Isaac Bambus making a pretty quick work of this Vermillion team so far here in the first inning. Winds and delivers. That is in the turf, 2-2. That's in for a called strike 3. So that's a 1-2-3 inning for Lennox. 3 up, 3 down as Vermillion goes down in order in the top half of the first. We'll be back with the bottom half of the first and the Lennox half of the inning after these messages on Vermillion streaming on YouTube. This is Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Clay County Abstract and Title Company has a complex job that boils down to something very simple: helping you purchase your dream with confidence. When investing in a new home, a new site for your business, or piece of property, you want peace of mind that the property is truly yours. Clay County Abstract and Title Company has been doing just that since 1946. Clay County Abstract and Title Company, proud supporters of Vermillion activities and proud to be a part of your dreams come true.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new home for your family, you want to sell your existing home, or you're a student looking to rent an apartment, Dakota Realty and Property Management can fit your needs. Being locally owned and with over 150 years of combined experience, they are the experts at helping you find your new home. Go to Dakota Realty and Property Management because they like what they do. Dakota Realty is a proud supporter of Vermillion Athletics. Dakota Realty and Property Management, located at 125 East Cherry Street, Vermillion.
The first bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
And the first pitch to Bittner is grounded over to short, fielded there by Connor Peterson. Over to first for the first out of the inning. 1 up, 1 down. If you notice, Tate Haig making that play down to behind first, backing that up. Good fundamentals on this Vermillion team. Coach Heisinger has them well schooled in the fundamentals. That brings up shortstop Jackson Anaker. On deck, pitcher Isaac Bambus. All facing Jack Moskowitz. And if you have missed the Jack Moskowitz interview, that is available on Vermillion streaming on YouTube. First pitch swung on and missed. 0-1. That's grounded up the middle. Hits Moskowitz's glove. Hansen fields it over to first, and he gets him. Beautiful play. Technically a 1-4-3 put out, but wow, what a play by Trey Hansen. And that is Vermillion's strong suit. Their defense has just really excelled this last half of this season. And so their pitching is done really well. If their bats can give them anything, it's going to be a good postseason for this Post 1 team. All right, first pitch is a ball to Isaac Bambus, 1-0. On deck, right fielder Dane Moeller. Ball is grounded just past Connor Peterson at short. That will be the first hit of the game, as Lennox now has a single and her first runner of the game. So now with 1 on and 2 down, brings up right fielder Dane Moeller, the cleanup hitter. That ball gets past Haig, and Bambus is down to second. So now it's a runner in scoring position for Lennox. Count is 1-0. On deck, second baseman Talon Ike. Moskowitz working from the stretch, looks in, looks back. That is grounded up the middle, fielded cleanly by Peterson. Over to first, fielded well there by Connor Rohrig for a 6-3 putout. So, in the inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. At the end of 1, it's Vermillion 0, Lennox 0. We'll be back with the second inning after these messages on Vermillion streaming on YouTube. I'm Michael Schumacher, and this is Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too for future employment. No experience necessary. We will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Knutson Family Dentistry in Vermillion, they strive to provide the highest quality patient-centered dental care in a friendly, relaxing atmosphere. Knutson Family Dentistry works hard to provide the best cosmetic, general, and emergency dental treatment in the area. With over 50 years of combined dental experience, the latest dental technology, and a professional and compassionate staff, they're your top choice for dental care. Call for an appointment at 605-857-8008. Knutson Family Dentistry of Vermillion.
Welcome back to Lennox, South Dakota. I'm Michael Schumacher, and this is Vermillion Post 1 Baseball on Vermillion Streaming, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. As we head into the second inning, it is tied at 0 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Vermillion coming up for the second time. Batting this inning after a 1-2-3 inning will be Trey Hansen, Jack Moskowitz, and Tate Haig. They will be facing Isaac Bambus. Bambus winds and delivers. That is laced into center field, and that will be caught. Well hit, well stroked by Hansen, but directly to center field. So quickly, 1 up, 1 down here in the top half of the second inning. Brings up pitcher Jack Moskowitz. That is fouled off. Count moves to 0-1. All right, ball 1. 1-1. And that is high for ball 2. 2-1. Again, on deck, catcher Tate Haig. And that is fouled off. Evens the count at 2-2. Again, Moskowitz pitching tonight. Otherwise, a really good first baseman, real good range over there. Digs out a lot of low throws. Rohrig is his replacement out there tonight, and Rohrig Connor does a nice job as well. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That is the second strikeout for Isaac Bambus. And I do apologize if you're seeing the screen that says strikeout Vermillion. I thought Vermillion, since they didn't play the first game, would be the home team, but they're not, so I apologize. First pitch into Tate Haig is a strike, 0-1. On deck, third baseman Carter Hansen. That is outside and low, 1-1. So far, Bambus has faced 5 batters, taken all 5 down. That pitch is high, 2-1. So I tell you, I went on YouTube to find this, and boy, YouTube's covered with this live press conference or live speech, address of the nation by President Biden. I don't know what he's saying. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what kind of big news there could be, but who knows? Just kidding, I'm not that obtuse. It is now 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on. But as soon as that's done, hopefully people will come on over. All right, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down here in the top half of the second. Bambus winds. Haig holds up, but that is a called strike 3. That is Bambus's 3rd strikeout in the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. At the end of an inning and a half, it is a Vermillion 0, Lennox 0. We'll be back with the bottom half of the second after these messages. I'm Michael Schumacher. This is Vermillion Streaming, and this is Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Eliminate the wait when your furnace and AC needs repair by joining Larry's Heating and Cooling, Comfort Care, and Elite Care Club. Larry's Comfort Care Club features seasonal maintenance discounts on service and no overtime charges. Larry's Elite Club includes seasonal maintenance, free parts, free labor, free service calls, and both mean you are in front of the line for service. Call Larry's Heating and Cooling and sign up for the Comfort Care or Elite Care Club. Larry's Heating and Cooling, Yankton and Vermillion.
You are self-motivated, accountable, and eager to learn new skills. We'd love to talk to you about a rock star career. Masaba in Vermillion is hiring full and part-time manufacturing positions for the rock industry. Masaba provides comprehensive training in a clean, safe, and state-of-the-art facility. Masaba offers competitive wages, a fun and interesting work environment and culture. Join our team of rock stars. Visit masabainc.com to learn more.
Nice.
Maytag appreciates a compliment, but this Maytag washer isn't just eye candy.
Wow.
Inside, it's got the capacity and power to handle even the mightiest loads.
I love this.
Yeah, she's a beaut.
It's a he.
How do you know?
Don't worry about it.
Find Maytag products and the industry's best appliances at your local dealer. Murph's Appliance, downtown Vermillion.
Welcome back to Lennox, South Dakota. I'm Michael Schumacher, and this is Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. On the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard, it's Vermillion 0, Lennox 0, with Lennox coming up here in the bottom half of the second. And the first pitch from Moskowitz swung on and missed. Strike one, 0-1. Moskowitz winds and delivers. That is laced down the left field line, but that will curve foul. 0-2. Defensively for Vermillion, it is Hayden Christofferson out there in left, Mikey Robe in center, and Nolan Nygren in right. At third is Carter Hansen, shortstop Connor Peterson, second baseman Trey Hansen at first, Connor Rohrig. Behind the plate is Tate Haig, and, of course, pitching, Jack Moskowitz. The 0-2 pitch swung on and missed. Now it is a dropped third strike, so Haig will throw it down to Rohrig, but that is Moskowitz's first strikeout of the game. That is the first out of the inning. One up, one down brings up first baseman Cole Spieler. Following that will be Ethan Larson. Spieler, number 21, a left-handed hitter. Moskowitz, a right-handed pitcher. That's in for strike one. 0-1. So far, Moskowitz is dealing this inning. Oh, Sam a jinx. 1-1. Tell you, I do love covering Vermillion baseball, though. Baseball's probably my favorite sport, so getting to cover baseball and South Central League baseball is just a dream come true. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That is hit into right center field, and that will drop in front of Mikey Robe, who fields it cleanly, gets it in. So that is a single, the second hit of the game for Lennox. Spieler now at first. They'll bring up left fielder Ethan Larson. On deck, third baseman Connor Ike. Larson, a right-handed hitter. Moskowitz working for the stretch, deals, and that is low, 1-0. But it's been a privilege to broadcast Vermillion baseball all summer long. I got to do some of the spring games during the school year, as well as softball. We'll be picking up some volleyball and football, all the football, and all of the basketball, and all the softball. Here's the pitch. That is low, 2-0. Spieler looked like he might have been glancing to run, but he did not. So 2-0 is the pitch. Runner on first, one down here in the bottom half of the second inning. Here's the pitch from Moskowitz. Oh, 3 straight low pitches. That one was close, a little less low than I think the other ones, and might have had a little bit of an argument, but I'm not going to argue with an umpire, especially as an announcer. That'd be horrible. That's in for a strike. 3-1. Connor Ike was coming in from the batter's box, from the on-deck circle. He thought, ooh, low. Nope. So 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 down, 1 on here in the bottom half of the second inning. Vermillion looking to have a nice run here in the Region 3B tournament, see if they can punch a ticket to state and repeat as state champions from a couple of years ago, not last year, but Here's the 3-1 pitch. That is high. So, there was a throw down to second. He got tagged out, but it was ball 4. So, runners now on first and second. That brings up third baseman Connor Ike on deck. Catcher Sawyer Bowers. Ike is also a right-handed hitter. Facing Moskowitz now with a bit of a jam. First pitch fisted. And that is thrown over first, fielded by Trey Hansen at second. So fielder's choice gets the runners to second and third. And that will bring up, with 2 down and 2 on, catcher Sawyer Bowers on deck. The top of the order, and center fielder Jackson Bittner. First pitch to Bowers. In for a strike, 0-1. So 2 on, 2 out. Wow, just nubbed into left field, and that will score a run. With 2 outs, they were running on contact. So a single for Bowers makes the score 1-0 in favor of Lennox. Now runners at first and third, as Lennox gets on the board first with their third hit. That'll bring up center fielder Jackson Bittner on deck. Jackson Aniker. Bittner grounded to short to lead off the game for Lennox. Here's a throw down to second, and he is out. So Bowers is out, caught stealing. So in the inning, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. At the end of 2, it's Lennox 1, Vermillion nothing on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. We'll be back with the third inning after these messages on Vermillion Streaming. I'm Michael Schumacher, and this is for Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota.
Ready Mix and Equipment is your locally owned and operated ready mix company. The Oshkosh front discharge mixers allow for easy placement of concrete, and with the 6-wheel drive and low-range transfer case, they're nearly unstoppable. More of a do-it-yourself fan? Midwest Ready Mix and Equipment is teaming up with Clark's Reynolds in Yankton, bringing you a wide range of hand tools, mini excavators, skid steers, aerial lift equipment, and more to get the job done. Choose Midwest Ready Mix and Equipment for all your concrete needs, and Clark's Reynolds, your rental equipment headquarters.
Your crew is craving Pizza Ranch? It's easy to order online at pizzaranch.com. Online ordering makes it fast and easy to order craveable crispy ranch chicken or build your favorite pizza exactly how you like it. And now, for even more convenience, place your favorite order with just 1 tap. So when you're craving pizza or the country's best chicken, go to pizzaranch.com and start your order. For craveable food and convenient online ordering, there's so much to love at Pizza Ranch.
For the Perks card from Pump and Pack? Well, guess what? There's an addition, not just a card, it's an app. The Pump and Perks app and the Pump and Perks card from Pump and Pack, Vermillion. Just go to their Facebook page, Pump and Pack, and scan the QR code and you're in. Or go to the store, Pump and Pack, and get the card. Then download the app. Each one does the same thing. Like give you 5 cents off per gallon every day, except for Sunday, it's doubled with the Perks card from Pump and Pack, Vermillion.
Welcome back to Lennox, South Dakota. This is Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. I'm Michael Schumacher, and you are watching on Vermillion Streaming on YouTube, brought to you by Vermillion Sportscasters. And the first pitch to Carter Hansen, fouled back, 0-1. It'll be Carter Hansen, Connor Rohrig, and Hayden Christofferson. And yes, no matter what you count as a sport, baseball is my favorite. Ball 1, 1-1. Ball 2, 2-1 to Carter Hansen. He'd love to get on deck here, on base here for Connor Rohrig. Ball 3. First 3-ball count for Bombas. By the way, those are my favorite socks, Bombas. 3-1. Swing and a miss by Carter Hansen. Full count, 3-2. Now, full counts are important just because pitch counts are a thing in Legion Ball, and especially in a tournament like this, you only get so many pitches. And that is a called strike 3. That is the 4th strikeout of the game for Bombas. That is, he's really mowing them down right now. He is in a groove. So that brings up first baseman Connor Rourke, who I had the privilege of talking to just the other day. That interview not yet up on Vermillion streaming, but we will put that up tonight or tomorrow morning. Connor's a great young man. Really appreciate all that he's done for Vermillion and that he does for me as far as interviews and stuff like that, getting me in contact with kids. 1-0 is the count. So I cannot say enough about Connor Rourke, just a great young man. So 1 ball, no strikes. That's in for a strike, 1-1. Going to be a coach, going to be a teacher, going to be a coach, and he's going to be a great one. He understands the game very well, and he holds up, 2-1. On deck, left fielder Hayden Christofferson. He is currently coaching the 16U team for Vermillion. He's going to be a student coach. That's in for a strike, 2-2. He's going to be a student coach, or is student coaching, with Coach O'Boyle for Vermillion Tanager football, and I believe he's going to be helping with boys basketball, Coach Drake, and boys basketball in the winter. So we'll be seeing a lot of Connor, and that'll be amazing because I like that kid. And he is going to be going to USD. So here's the 2-2 pitch with 1 down. That is chopped. Foul. Count remains 2-2. That ball grounded back up to the pitcher. Over to first for a 1-3 put out. So quickly, 2 up, 2 down. Brings up left fielder Hayden Christofferson. And then the top of the order with Connor Peterson. Here's the first pitch coming from Bombas as he looks in, winds, and delivers. Ball 1, 1-0. Lifted high into the outfield. And that is caught out in right field for the 3rd out of the inning. In the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. At the end of 2.5 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard, it is Vermillion 2, or Lennox 1, Vermillion nothing. We'll be back for the bottom half of the 3rd inning after these messages on Vermillion streaming. I'm Michael Schumacher, and this is Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Sherco in Vermillion is a full-service service center. Sherco LLC is an industry-leading supplier of tarp systems to the transportation industry and is located in Vermillion, South Dakota. Sherco Vermillion supports their customers in the agricultural, construction, waste, and flatbed markets. Become a part of the Sherco team. Go to sure-co.com, about us/careers. Demand the best. Demand Sherco.
Visit our sleep experts at the Yankton Slumberland. With over 50 mattresses to choose from, we carry every price, free financing options, and the most trusted brands in the nation like Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Tempur-Pedic. Snoring or lower back pain tormenting you? Seek relief with an adjustable power base. Fall asleep faster and cooler with our sheets and pillow selection. With a 120-night sleep trial, you can't make a mistake. See us today at the Yankton Slumberland, 2401 Broadway.
Welcome back to Lennox, South Dakota. I'm Michael Schumacher, and this is Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. And the first pitch of the 3rd inning to Lennox's Jackson Bittner is a strike, 0-1. Lennox leads 1-0. And that one hits him. So Bittner is aboard after being hit by a pitch. So Tate Haig goes out to talk to Jack Moskowitz. And that'll bring up shortstop Jackson Aneker on deck, pitcher Isaac Bambas. So with a runner on first and nobody down, brings up Jackson Aneker. Pitcher Bambas is on deck. Aneker hit into a 1-4-3 putout in the first inning. Here's the first pitch from Moskowitz. In for strike one, 0-1. Just a reminder, Vermillion will play tomorrow at either 4 or 7, and we will have that action here on Vermillion Streaming. We will also have the opening game of the South Central League playoffs between Freeman and Wynot over on 5 Star Streaming on YouTube. Have them both pulled up at the same time. Toggle back and forth. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled off. 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strike, nobody on, or nobody out, 1 on. That is low, 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but foul. Count remains 2-2. Moskowitz working from the stretch with Bittner on first. There's a throw over. Not in time. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So that is the first out of the inning, and that is the second strikeout of the game for Moskowitz. So that brings up pitcher Isaac Bambas, who singled his first time up. So with a runner on first now and 1 down, the left-handed hitting Bambas comes up. Pitch is outside, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And the runner does advance to second. Haig was unable to transfer from the glove to the hand, and it just got away from him. So, runner in scoring position, 1-1 count with 1 down here in the bottom half of the third inning. Moskowitz looks back and pitches. So 2-1. That was in for a strike. 2-2 is the count, with right fielder Dane Moeller on deck. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 strikeouts in this inning. 3 overall for Jack Moskowitz. Brings it up to 2 down with a runner on second, and brings up right fielder Dane Moeller. On deck, second baseman Talon Ike. That pitch is outside the zone, 1-0. Moeller grounded out to short to end the first inning. Outside the zone as well. Now, from this angle, it's hard to tell. Might have been outside. Height-wise, looked good, but 2-0. Fouled back, 2-1. Two balls, one strike, two down, one on. Moskowitz comes home. That ball pops straight into the air. Haig, nope. Moskowitz will call for it, and that will be the inning. So, in the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, one runner left on base. At the end of 3, it is Lennox 1. Vermillion nothing on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. We'll be back with the 4th inning after these messages. On Vermillion streaming on YouTube, this is Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Safe means you're sort of protecting yourself. My mom and dad told me how to be safe. It's like super duper important. Hold a grown-up's hands. Put a helmet on because you might hurt your head super duper bad.
Protect their future by protecting yours with your local State Farm agent, Dick Sunday.
Get the finest wood in the neighborhood. Down at the lumberyard. Down at the lumberyard.
But it's not just wood at the lumberyard. With a wide variety of quality building materials, the folks at the lumberyard can help you with all of your project needs. Whether it be paint, siding, cabinets, windows, or of course lumber, the lumberyard is ready to help. The best wood in the neighborhood at the lumberyard, 1000 West Cherry Street in Vermillion.
Welcome back to Lennox as we head into the top half of the 4th inning. Vermillion trails 1-0. Batting this inning will be the top of the order with Connor Peterson, Mikey Robe, and Nolan Nygren. And the first pitch to Connor Peterson from Bambus is ball 1, 1-0. Peterson grounded out to third to begin the game. Pitch is lifted high. It's going to be taken by the first baseman, and that will be the first out of the inning. That brings up center fielder Mikey Robe. On deck, right fielder Nolan Nygren. Pitches a ball, 1-0. So a well-played game defensively, well-pitched game, not too much hitting right now. That pitch is laced into left center field, and that will, wow, that is the second ball that Jackson Bittner has gotten to that I did not think he would. There's a fly ball to center field, so quickly 2 up and 2 down here in the top half of the 4th inning for Vermillion. Brings up right fielder Nolan Nygren. Nolan struck out looking to end the first inning. On deck, second baseman Trey Hansen. First pitch to Nygren in for a ball, 0-1. Ball 1, 1-1. Ooh, in for strike 2, 1-2. Nolan didn't agree. Nolan thought it might have been out of the zone. So here's the 1-2 pitch from Bombas looking to get out of the inning. Ooh, just outside of the zone, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on here in the top half of the 4th inning. Ball 3, full count. Second full count of the game for Bombas. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, payoff pitch coming up. That pitch is fouled off, and that will not be reached. It stays in play, but just nobody could get to it. Wasn't high enough in the air. Count remains 3-2. That pitch is grounded over to third. Third, long throw to first. Just gets Nygren by half a step, and so another 1-2-3 inning. In the inning, Vermillion has no runs, no hits. There were no errors. Nobody left on base at the end of 3.5. It is Lennox 1, Vermillion nothing. We are halfway through this Region 3B game. The winner plays at 7 tomorrow. Loser plays at 4. And we'll be there either way. This is Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. I'm Michael Schumacher on Vermillion Streaming.
You ready to start a career with an exciting team? ThermoBond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. ThermoBond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with us today.
Todd's Electric, your full-service electrical contracting company. Todd's Electric services residential, commercial, agricultural, and industrial customers. From the simplest service call to the most complex design build project, Todd's Electric has the expertise to do it right. Call Todd's Electric for all your electrical needs. Todd's Electric, helping you control all things electric. Except for lightning. Todd's Electric. Go Tanagers.
Welcome back to Lennox, South Dakota. I'm Michael Schumacher, and this is Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. We head into the bottom half of the fourth inning with Vermillion trailing 1-0. Batting this inning for Lennox will be Talon Ike, Cole Spieler, and Ethan Larson. First pitch to Ike is lifted high into deep center field. Going back is Robe. Going back and just over his head. And he will get that in. That will be a double for Talon Ike. I think Robe had trouble picking it up off the bat. So Ike in with a double. That is the fourth hit of the game for Lennox. And that will bring up first baseman Cole Spieler. On deck, left fielder Ethan Larson. Spieler singled and scored his first time up in the second inning. First pitch to him is a ball, 1-0. Ball 2, 2-0. Moskowitz quickly down 3-0 to Spieler. Looks back at Ike on second. And that is ball 4. Spieler's now aboard with a base on balls. So runners on first and second for Lennox, with nobody down here in the bottom half of the fourth. That ball's bunted down the third baseline. Beautiful bunt. And that is going to be an infield single for Ethan Larson. That is, you do not place a bunt any better than that. So now the bases are loaded for third baseman Connor Ike, who reached on a fielder's choice his first time up. So now there will be a meeting on the mound. So we'll take a quick break with the score 1-0 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. This is Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Last week, a guy walked into the UPS store in Vermillion. He did not notice the copiers, the printers, the mailboxes, the banners, the posters, not even the business and shipping supplies. It was like he had blinders on. Hi, this is Jay with the UPS store in Vermillion. Many people don't see everything we have to offer when they stop by the UPS store to ship their packages. They miss all the things we have, like printing, designing. We even offer notary services here at the UPS store, located on Cherry Street in Vermillion.
Welcome back. Meeting on the mound is done. This is Vermillion Baseball. I'm Michael Schumacher. And this is Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Vermillion trails 1-0. But right now, here in the bottom half of the fourth inning, bases are loaded, nobody out for Connor Ike, who reached on a fielder's choice. So a force at every base, but that is ball 1, 1-0. And I have one fly who refuses to leave me alone. Ball 2, 2-0. Jack just looking to try to find a rhythm here. That pitch is lifted high into the outfield. That's going to score a run. It's deep into center field, tagging up. There's going to be a play at third, and he is not out. He is safe. The ball was dropped. And so, on the sacrifice, 1 run scores, and a runner advances to third. His score is now 2-0 in favor of Lennox. 2-0 with runners on first and third with 1 down for catcher Sawyer Bowers, who singled and then was caught stealing in the second. Swing and a miss. Here's the throw down to second, and he is in safely. So runners at second and third count as 0-1. Swing and a miss. Dug himself into the ground on that one. He thought he was going to get a hold of it, and when you miss it, boy, that's hard to maintain your balance. Count is 0-2 for Bowers. Again, singled his first time up, and that is a called strike 3. So quickly, now 2 down as Moskowitz looks to try to get out of this inning. Brings up the top of the order in Jackson Bittner, who was hit by a pitch and has grounded too short. Ball 1, 1-0. Pitch is lifted high, foul. Will that stay in play? Hansen gives chase, and he is just unable to make the catch. It is 1-1. Hansen comes up maybe a little gimpy. I'm not quite sure. Hope not, but we'll see if that's something that affects him. One pitch laced into center field, and Robe comes in. He picks it up, and that gets past him. That would have been a single, but a second run will score. I believe they will call an error on that one. Two runs score. And it is a hit. It's 6 hits, and they're not ruling any kind of error. Okay, good. So, score is now 4-0 in favor of Lennox. That ball is laced over to Peterson. Peterson fields it cleanly. Throw over to first is in time on Jackson Aniker for a 6-3 putout. But in the inning, it's 3 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors. 1 runner left on base. At the end of 4, it's Lennox 4, Vermillion nothing. On the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard, this is Vermillion Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. We'll be back right after these messages.
In a situation like this, the first thing you do, of course, is make sure everybody's okay. And then you're thinking, you better call your insurance person. No, just call Justin. At Vermillion Auto Works, you see Justin handles all the insurance claims and gives free quotes. Not everybody does the free quote thing anymore, you know. So call Justin at Vermillion Auto Works. He'll take care of the situation. Carrying WeatherTech, Rough Country, and Tuxedo. Vermillion Auto Works.
If you're looking for the perfect fit, Vermillion Vision Care Associates fits like the right pair of glasses. Vision Care Associates has its roots in family eye care, and the doctors are well known for being primary eye care providers. With the ability to treat and diagnose a variety of settings, Vermillion Vision Care Associates is the right fit for you. Plus, they can fit you into a new pair of glasses, sunglasses, or contacts that feel just right. With continuing education, see the best doctors at Vermillion Vision Care Associates.
Welcome back to Lennox, South Dakota, as we head into the top half of the 5th inning. First pitch to Trey Hansen was a ball, 1-0. It's now 2-0. Vermillion now down 2-0 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. This is Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. That's in there for a strike, 2-1. Ball is grounded to short, fielded cleanly, throw over to first, just in time for a 6-3 put out. Brings up pitcher Jack Moskowitz. On deck, catcher Tate Haig. Since it's supposed to be a curse if you announce that Bombas has a no-hitter going. Swing and a miss for Moskowitz, 0-1. Since I call games before Vermillion, I suppose I can legitimately say that without fear. He's pitching well, though. Really dealing. It's actually not even just a no-hitter. He has a perfect game going through 4 1/3 innings. Count is 0-1 on Jack Moskowitz. Pitch is lifted high down the right field line, and that will... Ooh! Right fielder almost got to it, but couldn't quite get there. That's Dane Moeller. So count is 0-2 on Moskowitz with Tate Haig on deck. So Bombas ahead on the count, 0-2, with 1 down here in the top half of the 5th inning. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That is Bombas' 5th strikeout of the game, 2nd out of the inning. Brings up catcher Tate Haig on deck, 3rd baseman Carter Hansen. First pitch to Haig is a strike, 0-1. Yeah, Vermillion looking for their first base runner. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Bombas. That is high, 2-1. That pitch is lifted over too short, fielded cleanly. Throw over to first, another 6-3 put out. Again, 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no Lennox errors. Nobody left on base at the end of 4.5. It is Lennox 4, Vermillion nothing. We'll be back with the bottom half of the 5th after these messages on Vermillion streaming. This is Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Federal Credit Union, we believe in giving back to the community that supports us. That's why our employees make it a priority to volunteer their time and talents to make a difference. Whether it's improving local causes, fighting hunger, or supporting our local zoo, our team is dedicated to making a positive impact in the lives of those around us. We're more than just a financial institution. We're a part of the community, working together to make it a better place for everyone. Your community, your credit union. Voyage Federal Credit Union.
Your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality healthcare, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together.
Interior technicians.
Hey, Jerry. I've heard you are the best at fix-ups. I've got a single son who could really use a date.
That's not really the kind of fixing up we do.
Yeah, but he's really quite a catch.
We do lots of fixing up, but more along the lines of carpet cleaning, mold remediation, furnace cleaning. You know, things around the office building or house.
He does own his own house.
When you need it clean, call the Intech team.
Welcome back to Lennox, South Dakota. I'm Michael Schumacher, Region 3B tournament. First pitch here, the bottom half of the fifth inning, is a ball, 1-0 to Isaac Bambus, who is the pitcher, who currently has a perfect game going. So 1-0. Now he pitches right-handed, bats left-handed. Here's the pitch from Moskowitz in the dirt, 2-0. That's in for a strike, 2-1. That's grounded over to second, fielded by Hansen. Over to Rohrig at first for a quick put-out. 4-3 put-out. One up, one down, brings up right fielder Dane Moeller, who gave a valiant effort on a foul ball into right field last inning. He's 0 for 2, grounding out to short and popping up to the pitcher. Here's the pitch from Moskowitz. High, 1-0. Moskowitz looking to slide a strike in there. And he does, 1-1. Ball's chopped foul. No, they're going to call it fair. I thought it hit the plate. So no, that is a foul ball. Or not foul ball, it is a fair ball. And he is out. Fielded by the pitcher. So 2 up, 2 down, brings up second baseman, number 27, Talon Ike, who is 1 for 2. So with nobody on and 2 down, Ike is at bat, on deck, first baseman Cole Spieler. Moskowitz delivers high, 1-0. That's ball 2, 2-0. Lifted high, foul, and out of play, 2-1. Again, Ike struck out in the second and doubled in the fourth. Scored a run as he led off the fourth inning. That's lifted high, foul. Rohrig gives chase, but that will be just out of the field of play. So evens the count at 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the fifth, Lennox leads 4-0 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Moskowitz takes a step off the rubber, steps back on, winds and delivers. That is high, 3-2. Vermillion in their white pants with navy blue uniform, navy blue jerseys, red lettering with white numbers, white trimmer on the red letters. Here's the 3-2 pitch. It's lifted high into right field. Nygren comes in, and he will make the catch. So, a 1-2-3 inning for Vermillion. No runs. No hits, no errors, nobody left on. At the end of 5, it's Lennox 4, Vermillion nothing. We'll be back with the 6th inning after these messages on Vermillion streaming on YouTube. This is Post 1 Baseball brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Vermillion looking to get something going. They have 6 outs to do it. Keep it tuned here to find out how this game turns out.
Couture is your complete women's lingerie shop. Bras, underwear, PJs, loungewear, swimwear, sports bras, activewear, and much, much more. Small to 3 extra large and over 200 different sizes of bras. AA to O cup bands 28 to 56 in store. Candies Couture, 17 West Main Street.
Pied Piper, the sign says it all. Flowers and gifts. The store is bustling with something new all the time. There are flowers for any occasion, weddings, anniversary, birthday, or just to say I love you. There's coffee, soups, dips, and sweets. Need to give someone a chuckle? The socks say it all. Home decor, candles, jewelry, memorial items are all found at your gift store of Pied Piper Flowers and Gifts, corner of 15th and Broadway in Yankton. You can also shop online, and best of all, we deliver too.
Welcome back to Lennox. I'm Michael Schumacher, the voice of Vermillion Athletics, as we head into the top half of the 6th inning. Vermillion needs 4 runs, and they have 2 innings to do it. Leading off this inning for Vermillion will be Carter Hansen, followed by Connor Rohrig and Hayden Christofferson. Isaac Bambus, pitching a perfect game so far, delivers. It's in for a strike, 0-1. Just Bambus pitching really, really well tonight. One and one. That's in the turf. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2-2. That's in for a called strike 3, and that is the 6th strikeout of the game for Bambus. That brings up first baseman Connor Rohrig. On deck, left fielder Hayden Christofferson. Rohrig showed bunt, did not offer. Pitches high, 1-0. Again, Vermillion just looking to get their first base runner and then go from there. Lennox in their white uniforms with navy blue pinstripes. Now, it might be black. I can't. No, it's navy blue. And then orange letters and numbers with navy blue trim. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Out of the zone. 3-1. Fouled off. It's another full count. Moves to 3-2 with 1 down, nobody on here in the top half of the 6th inning. Vermillion down to 5 outs to get those 4 runs. That ball grounded foul. We'll do it again. Again, the loser of this game plays at 4 o'clock tomorrow. The winner will play at 7. Whenever Vermillion plays, I will be here. It will be on Vermillion streaming. He did. Oh, they're going to say he offered. I'll be honest. I thought he held up, but I might have a hometown bias too. So we're going to call that another strikeout. We'll call it a swinging strikeout. That is Bambus' 2nd strikeout of the inning, 7th strikeout of the game. That brings up left fielder Hayden Christofferson. First pitch to Christofferson is a strike, 0-1. He flew out to right field, his first time up in the 3rd inning. On deck, shortstop Connor Peterson. That ball is low, 1-1. Hayden Christofferson is someone I'm going to need to interview. So if his mom or dad is watching and like to help set me up with that, reach out to me. That's fouled off, 1-2. Phone number 605-661-5858, or you can find me on Facebook. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Here's the windup and the delivery. That is called strike 3. That is an old-fashioned snapper. Mow him down inning. He struck out the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. At the end of 5.5, it is Lennox 4, Vermillion nothing on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. We'll be back with the bottom half of the 6th after this. This is Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank on Vermillion, streaming on YouTube.
Wanting a specialist without leaving town? We've got you covered. Our clinic offers specialists for the health and wellness of your family, from pediatricians to OBGYNs, plus primary care. You can find it all at Vermillion Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home.
Blaine Olson, owner of Blaine's Body Shop in Vermillion. I grew up here, graduated here, and now have a business here. I'm proud to serve the community that has helped me live this dream. I have top-notch equipment, the latest in training, along with the work ethic and the desire to serve you. Should you need repairs in the future, please remember Blaine's Body Shop across from Polaris on the Highway 50 bypass in Vermillion.
Blaine's Body Shop. Blaine's Body Shop.
Automotive collision repair.
Now online at blainsbodyshop.com.
Welcome back to Lennox, South Dakota, site of the Region 3B tournament. Here in Vermillion's opening game, that is to Cole Spieler, to deep center field, and Robe will catch up to it, and that will be the first out of the inning. One pitch, one out. As Moskowitz has pitched a fairly nice game. 5 in the third innings. He's given up, 6 hits? I think 1 walk, maybe 2 walks and a hit by pitch. I mean, not a bad game at all, but you face a guy who's pitching a perfect game, that is tough to compete with. 1-0 to left fielder Ethan Larson. On deck, third baseman Connor Ike. Swing and a miss, strike one, 1-1. Ball 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike for Moskowitz on Larson. Fouled off. Moves the count to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, or nobody on, 1 out here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Vermillion trails Lennox by a score of 4-0. Ball is grounded down the third baseline, just past Hansen and just past Peterson. And that will be Larson's second hit of the game. Third time on base, 2 for 2 plus a walk. That is Lennox's 7th hit. And brings up Connor Ike. Ike, the third baseman, is 0 for 1 with a sacrifice and a fielder's choice. On deck, catcher Sawyer Bowers. And Larson heading down to second, and he is safe. Stolen base for Larson. Puts him at second base with 1 down. Scoring position. Count is 1-0. Pitch is lifted into right field. That will drop in front of Nygren. That will put runners at first and third, as Larson will stay at third base. So runners at the corners now after another single by Ike. No huge hits. I think we have 1 double, maybe 2 in the game for extra base hits. Otherwise, it's just all singles. So runners at first and third brings up catcher Sawyer Bowers, who singled in the second and struck out in the fourth. One down, double play is possible. Pitch is outside, 1-0. Again, double elimination, so Vermillion plays no matter what tomorrow, whether it's at 4 or 7 is what we're determining. Pitch is high, 2-0. And if you want to go to 101.5/1570 KVTK on Facebook, I did share a link to the interview with Coach Tom Heisinger, also his link to the Amazon page for his wish list. If you want to help him fill out his room, his new room. He's going with the theme. His wife, Jasmine, told him he should have a theme. So if you want to help him out, that'd be great. And that is a 4-pitch walk to load the bases. So bases loaded. 1 down for the top of the order, and Jackson Bittner, who has singled, been hit by a pitch and grounded out to short. But again, that's on our Facebook page at 101.5/1570 KVTK Sports Radio. ESPN's been finicky, so that's why ESPN is not part of that. It's kind of generic. Here's the first pitch from Moskowitz. That is grounded up the middle, fielded by Peterson. He comes home. They get the force at home. Bases will still be loaded, but now 2 down. So nice play by Peterson. It was a slow chopper. You really had no shot at a double play. So nice job by Peterson making the smart play, saving the run. That brings up shortstop Jackson Aniker, who is 0 for 3 today. On deck, pitcher Isaac Bambus. That pitch is lined down the third baseline, but foul, 0-1. 1 and 1 now. Ball 1, 1 and 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out, 3 on. Moskowitz looks to get out of this inning unscathed. Lifted high. Down the right field line. Trey Hansen goes out. He will make the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. In the inning, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 3 left on base. At the end of 6, it's Lennox 4, Vermillion nothing. We'll be back with the 7th inning after this. Vermillion needs 4 runs to keep the game going. This is Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank on Vermillion, streaming on YouTube by Michael Schumacher, and we'll be right back.
Need a new set of tires? Look to Carlson's Body Shop in Beersford. How about some accessories like WeatherTech floor mats, Access roll-up truck covers, bed liners, remote car starters, and thousands of other products. Hey, you can look at everything at your convenience online too at carlsonsbodyshop.com. No wonder the song says,
Bring it down to Carlson's Body Shop, your complete car care center.
Clay County Abstract and Title Company has a complex job that boils down to something very simple: helping you purchase your dream with confidence. When investing in a new home, a new site for your business, or piece of property, you want peace of mind that the property is truly yours. Clay County Abstract and Title Company has been doing just that since 1946. Clay County Abstract and Title Company, proud supporters of Vermillion activities and proud to be a part of your dreams come true.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new home for your family, you want to sell your existing home, or you're a student looking to rent an apartment, Dakota Realty and Property Management can fit your needs. Being locally owned and with over 150 years of combined experience, they are the experts at helping you find your new home. Go to Dakota Realty and Property Management because they like what they do. Dakota Realty is a proud supporter of Vermillion Athletics. Dakota Realty and Property Management, located at 125 East Cherry Street, Vermillion.
All right, it comes down to this. Welcome back to Lennox, South Dakota. I'm Michael Schumacher. Vermillion trails 4-0 as we head into the top half of the 7th inning. Batting this inning for Vermillion will be Connor Peterson, followed by Mikey Robe and Nolan Nygren. The first pitch from Isaac Bambus, in for a strike. 0-1 as Peterson showed bunt. Peterson flew out to first base in the 4th and grounded out to 3rd in the 1st. And that's lifted high into right field. That's going deep, and that will reach the fence. Peterson rounds first. He's heading to 2nd. He's going to head to 3rd. He's chugging along. Here's going to be a play at 3rd, and he will be out. He will be out trying to stretch a double into a triple. And you love the energy and enthusiasm trying to create something, but might have been the smarter play to stay at 2nd. But gosh, I get it. When you think you have it, it's so hard to hold up on something like that. So that does ruin the no-hitter. It does ruin the perfect game, but it doesn't put a runner on. Swing and a miss by Mikey Robe, 0-1, who has popped out to 2nd and flown out to center field. Man, as much as that could have built momentum, you wonder if that kills momentum. That one is fouled off, 0-2. On deck is right fielder Nolan Nygren. But gosh, you can't punish energy. You can't punish enthusiasm. It was an exciting play. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and that is in for a called strike 3. So 2 down here in the top half of the 7th inning. So now 2 down, that brings up Nolan Nygren. Nygren 0 for 2 with a strikeout in the 1st and a ground out to 3rd in the 4th. Vermillion down to their final out, down 4-0 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Here's the pitch from Bambus. 1-0. On deck is second baseman Trey Hansen. Fouled off, 1-1. 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody on, 2 down here in the top half of the 7th inning. Vermillion trails 4-0. Need to score 4 runs this inning to keep the game going. Bambus winds and delivers. That's in for strike 2. 2-2. Vermillion down to their final strike now. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, and that is a called strike 3 on Nygren. So that will do it in that inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on. At the end of the game, Vermillion loses 4-0. And we'll play at 4 o'clock tomorrow. We'll be back after these messages with our post-game roundup on Vermillion streaming on YouTube. I'm Michael Schumacher, and this is Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
The First Bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Knutson Family Dentistry in Vermillion, they strive to provide the highest quality patient-centered dental care in a friendly, relaxing atmosphere. Knutson Family Dentistry works hard to provide the best cosmetic, general, and emergency dental treatment in the area. With over 50 years of combined dental experience, the latest dental technology, and a professional and compassionate staff, they're your top choice for dental care. Call for an appointment at 605-857-8008. Knutson Family Dentistry of Vermillion.
The wait when your furnace and AC needs repair by joining Larry's Heating and Cooling, Comfort Care, and Elite Care Club. Larry's Comfort Care Club features seasonal maintenance discounts on service and no overtime charges. Larry's Elite Club includes seasonal maintenance, free parts, free labor, free service calls, and both mean you are in front of the line for service. Call Larry's Heating and Cooling and sign up for the Comfort Care or Elite Care Club. Larry's Heating and Cooling, Yankton and Vermillion.
You are self-motivated, accountable, and eager to learn new skills. We'd love to talk to you about a rock star career. Masaba in Vermillion is hiring full and part-time manufacturing positions for the rock industry. Masaba provides comprehensive training in a clean, safe, and state-of-the-art facility. Masaba offers competitive wages, a fun and interesting work environment and culture. Join our team of rock stars. Visit masabainc.com to learn more.
Welcome back to Lennox, South Dakota. I'm Michael Schumacher with Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. This is Vermillion Streaming, and I am the voice of Vermillion Athletics, where Vermillion falls in their first game of the Region 3B tournament by a score of 4-0 on the backs of a pitching performance from Isaac Bambus, 2 outs away from a perfect game. That's right, from a perfect game. Well pitched. Vermillion had a couple of good hits, but to the wrong places. Connor Peterson, the only player with a hit for Vermillion, as he got a hit in the 7th inning to right field. It was a double. He tried to stretch it into a triple, was thrown out at third. But a really nice game. A well-played game by both teams. No errors. Well pitched. Moskowitz gave up 4 runs, but not one of those where you'd say, oh, wow, he didn't pitch well. It was just Lennox got hits in the right locations and the right time. So for Vermillion, obviously 1 hit, No runs. They had no errors. They didn't leave anybody on base. Just a great pitching performance from number 4, Isaac Bambus. For Lennox, they had 8 hits. Lennox had 8 hits. They didn't have any errors. They left 7 men on base, scored 4 runs in 2 different innings total. Leading the way, Sawyer Bowers had a single and a walk. Connor Ike had a single. 2 singles and a walk for Ethan Larson. A single and a walk for Cole Spieler. A double for Talon Ike. A single for Isaac Bambus to go along with his near-perfect game. And then a single and a hit by a pitch for Jackson Bittner. Now, they will play at 7 o'clock tomorrow. Vermillion will play at 4. That will be here. They will be playing Dakota Valley. They will be playing Dakota Valley at 4 o'clock tomorrow, I believe. I will double check, but I'll know by tomorrow. But yes, they'll be playing at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Actually, no, I'll double check. I'll double check on all that, but they will be playing tomorrow, and we will have that here on Vermillion Streaming. Let me just double check who they'll play. I apologize. I thought I had it in my head, but now that I'm saying it, I am double checking and doubting myself, as I am wont to do. By the way, recently saw the Free Palestine graffiti all over the Liberty Bell in that area, and I'm sorry, if that's the way you protest, you don't deserve to protest. I think that is just a shame, and I think they should be have the book thrown at them. That is just horrible. As a person who loves history, I can't cotton to that. All right, so the winner, tonight's loser of Game 3, plays at 7 tomorrow. I'm sorry. And they will play the loser of T, the winner of T and Dakota Valley. So Vermillion will play at 7 tomorrow. So, and the 4 o'clock game will feature Lennox versus EPJ. So yes, Vermillion will play at 7 tomorrow. I'm sorry, I had those backwards. So that will be the time, same time as tonight, we will hit the air on Vermillion Streaming on YouTube. We will cover Vermillion as long as they are playing. All right, well, I'm going to pack up. I'm going to head home. I hope you guys have had a great night. Vermillion looks to rebound tomorrow. Don't know who the opponent will be yet. It'll either be Dakota Valley or T. We'll see how that goes. We'll see who's on the mound for Vermillion. For First Dakota National Bank's production and presentation of Vermillion Post-Run Baseball, I'm Michael Schumacher on Vermillion Streaming. We want to thank all our Vermillion sportscasters, and we want to thank all of the fans out there for supporting us all season. We'll be back tomorrow. We love you. Have a great night, and we will talk to you tomorrow.